I'm live. Greetings to you all. My name is Danielle, and I am doing well. I am speaking from my front room. As you can see, I'm on my couch. Uh, the possibilities of things that I have to do is a lot. I got a lot. I got a lot. But with the most part, what I gotta do is I have to write my story. I gotta finish writing my story. Because if I don't finish writing my story, it won't be done in time. I want it done. So, well, I'm getting ready for a second book, which is not going to be anything like the first book. It's going to be different. The first book is called The Bird Couple. The second book is going to be dealing with the occult, so it's going to be called Pagan Wiccan Time. That's the second book, Pagan Wiccan Time. Now, Pagan Wiccan Time is going to be dealing with paganism in Wiccans in modern day. How we practice, a typical day in the life of a pagan, what we choose for clothing, um, basically, you know, how we see ourselves standing in the society today. Now we've been more and more accepted, and I'm going to thank that the media and all that stuff. We've been accepted, and I like that we're accepted, and it's good. It's good. It's good that we're pagans and Wiccans are getting accepted now. Well, the whole thing is, you got to remember that when you are getting accepted, you have to give back what you get given, if that makes any sense. Basically, what you got to do is, for all that you're given, you have to give back an equal amount. So, um, as I am giving a certain amount of money and food, I will be giving back a certain amount of money and food starting today. I'm going to be doing my best. I know that it's kind of strange to sit there and see a person talking about being pagan and wicked in the modern day, an old faith, the old religion. And I can see where some people will get a little mixed up and a little concerned and a little dicey and say, oh my God, what is this talking about? Now, pagans have been with society since the beginning of time. Wiccans are fairly new. Uh, they've been around since they were reestablished in England in the late 50s, about 1959, if I remember my history right, by Gerald Jordan. Hello, Jenny. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, how you doing? I'm talking about paganism today. We are having a nice talk. So, um, you are welcome to join in if you wish to in the discussion, and I will gladly accept it. Now, one thing as a pagan is you try to take care of the land and animals. You try to get an animal in your home that you're comfortable with. You try to get an animal. I mean, if you're a good pagan Wiccan is a farmer, a good one, because they sit there and they can take care of the land, they can take care of the animals, they can take care of the home, they can do all that and still practice their faith. Now, I'm going to get on the other side of the coin. which I'm going to present in the book, and that is Christianity. Now, you might say, well, why is he talking about Christianity when he is talking about paganism? Well, you can't talk about paganism without talking about the one thing that society is based on, which is a man-made religion due to some person being called Savior and Son of God and all sorts of stuff, and all his work has been changed throughout the years, and you got different sets and different this and different that. It just gets a look. I gave up on it. That's why I wear the pentacle. Now the pentacle this way is pagan Wiccan. If it was this way, up and down, with this being the main point, and a goat head in the middle, that would be satanic. That is the difference between the two. Now, satanic is a Christian belief, so we're not going to get into it because I'm not here to preach. I'm not going to preach. So I'm going to talk about my books. Health and wellness to you all. I hope you're all COVID free. It's quite interesting on how everything's going. Virginia, how are you doing? If you're still looking. Are you well? Are you good? Are you bad? Are you sick? Are you happy? Are you sad? Are you glad? What what is the state of your feeling? Okay, you're okay. That's good. That's good. Um Now I figured this. I have tried my darndest over the years to fit in. I don't fit in. I just don't fit in. I I tried, I really tried. But I don't fit in. It's not because of how I was raised and stuff like that. It's because of how I am. Uh, and we're not going to get into that because I don't want to talk about that because that's personal and that's for another video that I'm going to make. I'll be talking more personal than that. This one is just general knowledge. I see I have two viewers. One of them is active talking to me. The other one is inactive. Always makes me wonder about the inactives. Are they really listening? Or are they just looking at the picture and getting their rocks off? So, you could be on the big screen TVs, and if you are, okay, that's fine. But somehow get a message to me that you watched my video and you like it. Say, I like your video. Give me a thumbs up and say, I like the video. You were good. You were entertaining. You were thoughtful. Just don't look at my video and just go. I have a cat named Zoe who, excuse me, a cup of coffee, who came to me in Virginia as a rescue. Now, my grandfather, my great grandfather, my great great grandfather on my mother's side were all farmers. And right down to my mother, who lived on the farm until she remarried to my stepdad, she was the daughter of a farmer. She was the eldest. I'm not going to get into that because that's getting too personal. So what we're going to do, we're going to talk a little bit, and then we're going to probably go off, and I'm going to do different things and what have you. I know that it looks like struggling and stuff like that. It looks like having deep thought. Well, yeah, I am in deep thought. I'm always in deep thought. Uh, I guess that's about it for the video. I've talked enough. I'm winded. I want to talk. I want to talk on Facebook. So, adios. So long. Goodbye. Be COVID free and be your best and do your best and blessed be and marry me, marry part, marry me again.